barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. You know, I just left Tank Davis. Go ahead. I just left Tank Davis and Ruiz press conference, right? And you know how you just sit back and you watch how things work and move, and hopefully I'm able to create this visual for many of the fight fans, because you guys don't really get to see the inner workings of how things work. And I was just very pleased at the level at which it was ran, and I'm gonna give a great example of this. I'm interviewing, you guys can go to that interview with Erickson Lubin, right? And Ellie asked a question, right? Ellie asked a question, and he says, I says he doesn't even look like, Erickson Lubin looked like he's not even in camp. Like, he's not even fidgety, he's not angry, he's pretty calm. It's like he's not gonna have a problem making weight. I feel that. He's fighting at 154. He seems like normal. He seems like a normal day for him. You know, obviously there's some level of stress that goes into making weight and all this. And Chef Pug was like, and as he should, because he's the chef, and if the fighter makes weight and they're strong and they got their nutrients in, he should be happy. And by all accounts, Adrian Broner was in tremendous shape. Tank Davis was in tremendous shape for Cuellar, and the list goes on and on and on, right? What was so amazing to me about that part was, now you got all, let me put this in, you got all the moving parts. You got Showtime, you got the PR people, you got many media outlets coming, you have whatever the case, you got promoters, you got all these moving parts, right? And this is an unattached piece, right, of Chef Pug, right? And I'm sitting there thinking, you have no idea the levels in which the hands, and my haters, my detractors is going to defer on this, but the depth as to the lives and impact that Al Haymon is having in the sport of boxing. It's just, I can't fathom it. Like, it's like, and the ironic thing about it is, many people will never ever see the correlation between Al Haymon and their job that they have through boxing or because of boxing, and that they're a PBC fighter. And I know, and just for the sake of this video, my detractors, you can say that about many promoters, you can say that about many networks, yes. But I'm sitting there recording, and I just had like an aha moment. And you can equate that to your life, right? You never really fully grasp the sacrifices that your grandparents made for you to be successful, right? Or your mother or your father or your auntie, whoever takes care of you, or whoever was your caretaker or made the sacrifices, your mentor, for you to be in a position or to gain that advice to give you so you can in turn be successful, you know. But I'm just looking at this big picture, and I'm sitting there like, damn, unflippin' believable, you know. And I'm not even talking about the wins and losses. You got Floyd Mayweather in the back. You got Floyd Mayweather in the back being anonymous, and which I thought Floyd Mayweather was very gracious, very humble today. I loved how he, people may have difference of opinion, but I love how he controlled himself as the promoter and handed the baton to Tank Davis and understood that, hey, my blueprint worked. And sometimes you're not going to get the great articles, the bad articles. And he even said, as long as they mention your name, as long as they're talking about you. And as long as these great fighters, I think Tank, you guys know how I feel about Tank Davis' talent. I know many people disagree with me on this, but I think Tank Davis' talent is just, I believe it is, you know. I don't care if he loses 2 fights in a row, because he's so young. He's going to have to, he'll learn to be, hopefully he doesn't have to lose to understand who he is. But I think he can be a potential Hall of Famer. It takes something to be a Hall of Famer. I understand that. But I think he has the talent to be special. But as I digress back into the realities of things, I see all these moving parts. A chef, you know what I mean? A cut man. And they have a job this weekend, or Chef Pug had a job all camp. He had Adrian Broner's camp, Tank Davis camp for April 21st in New York. He had Adrian Broner for Manny Pacquiao. And obviously, if he's getting return customers and everything, he's doing a fabulous job, and he's always awesome with me. But it's just the depth. Like, hopefully we all have that impact, you know, through our legacy, through our... Al Haymon is just the example that I'm giving you as to correlate it to our life, right? And like to our purpose, more importantly, our impact that we want on our like off branches. And you understand where I'm coming from? Hopefully I'm making sense. Like, we want to be that impactful. You want to make a move so other people can eat, right? And it's just amazing to me. You know what I mean? It's literally amazing to me. And I love the fact, I mean, this goes without mention, I love the fact that he's the same hue as me. You know what I mean? So when I see an Al Haymon event, right? Think about this in perspective. When I see an Al Haymon event, in October, I went to a Drake concert, right? Drake is the largest popular guy in entertainment, right? Most popular guy. I don't care how you feel about him, what you like about him, what you dislike about him. He can't rap, he can't sing. It's your choice, right? But he is the most successful artist today, right? And then Floyd Mayweather walks to the Diaz, and he's made billions of dollars and continues to make millions of dollars. From that perspective, and when you see Al Haymon orchestrating the plan, writing the blueprint for this to happen, it's inspiring to me. And it hit me when Chef Pug, who is awesome, I mean, he's an awesome dude. He's been at many of the fights and all that, and I've known to have conversations. I'm knowing him through the consistent conversations we have during fight week and stuff like that. But it's just the depths of it, the depths of Al Haymon's plan is exceeding like boxing. It's bringing people into boxing that wouldn't ordinarily necessarily be there. And I think that should be the parallel. That should be like one of the chapters of our book of life, right? Can your impact exceed outside of your last name? Like the people, like the people that have the same last name as you, or the people that are employed by you. You understand? Can you impact a guy in South Dakota somehow, some way? You know, the butterfly effect is real. You can't break energy. You only can transfer it, right? And it's just how I feel, man. And you guys know on this channel, I try and look at things from like 30, 40, 50,000 feet so I can get a greater understanding of the realities of the realities of boxing, man. And it's, you know, Chef Pug brought, I had a moment with Chef Pug as I was listening to the interview. I was like, damn, he has no idea. Anyways, hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from with this. Hopefully it don't go over too many heads, and I'll enjoy the comments. Oh, you this, you that, with, you know, whatever the case may be. I get it. I love you too. So anyways, man, I just pulled up at home, and that's what it is. So my phone should be here as I speak. My phone should be here as I speak, and hopefully I ain't got to go pick it up. So, but anyways, man, hopefully my phone is here, and so for you guys won't have no more staticky stuff. Oh, I'm wearing Badu Jack shirt. Make sure y'all go to his foundation and donate to his nonprofit. It's a good cause. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations, man, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and always keep in mind, a lot of times you're impacting people that you will never ever meet. Never ever meet. And I'm not saying this isn't happening in Top Rank, this isn't happening in Matchroom Boxing. I'm not saying that. I just saw it today at an Al Haymon event. Okay, and that's just the realities of it. This can happen at other promotion companies, and it does happen. But when you actually see it with your own eyes, you see it with your own hands, it's kind of unbelievable. You know what I mean? So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations, man, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.